Hello friends, you are welcome to TB Abanda Joshua Graphics, designing your imaginations. So in our previous lessons, we have seen how we can customize the Photoshop interface. In this tutorial, we're going to look at basically 4 activities. Number 1, we're going to look at how we can carry out basic settings on the Photoshop. We're going to look at selections of paper size. We're going to look at background selection and changing the background. We're also going to look at the shape drawing. So to get started, we have 2 documents that have been created. So I'm just going to quickly delete all of this. There are basically 2 settings that I want to show us here, and it is the auto select and the show transform controls. So we are going to make sure that this auto is selection is ticked and the show transform controls is ticked as well. So in a case where you do not find this on your option bar, you should go to the toolbar and make sure that the move tool is selected. So once the move tool is selected, you get to see the auto select and the show transform control. So secondly, we're looking at selecting paper sizes. Right here, I want you to know that before you create any graphics, before you design whatever, you have to know the size, that is the width and the height of that design or what you are creating. Now let's say you want to create maybe a design for your cover for your cover phone, or the cover of your phone, or you want to design something for a car or a bus, then you have to get the measurement of the length and the width of whatever you'll be designing. So right here, we're going to go straight to creating a paper. So we'll go to our menu bar, which is right here on the top of our screen. Go to file, then go to new. Right here we have Photoshop provides us with customized papers. So right here, if I go to print, we have different papers. Right here we have the A4, we have the A3, we have the letter. So we're just going to select the A4 here, and once that has been selected, you get this blue border around it. You go to create, and right here we've created a paper of this size A4. We're going to create still another, and this time around we're going to select the A3 paper, and you know the A3 is twice the size of an A4, so I'm going to create that. So apart from using Photoshop customized paper sizes, we can customize our own paper based on our setting, based on the width and the height we get. Let's say we want to design a Facebook maybe DP. What happens is we're going to give it a size like 1080 and of width, and we're going to give 1080 of height as well. And right here I'm going to go straight to create. But before we go to clicking on the create button, I want you to notice that right here we have the different different options, which can be either pixels, which can be inches, which can be millimeters, which can be points. So right here, depending on the measuring scale, we're going to be working particularly with the pixels. So I'm going to quickly type that 80 and by 080. So right here we get that. So I'm going to click on create. Alright, so right here we get this. So this is dealing with selection of paper size. Apart from that, we're going to look also at how we can change the background or alter the background of all of these papers that we have created. So I'm going to start first with this. Now for you to be able to work on the background of this particular paper you have selected, you will have to go to the panel dock, and right here we have below a FX effect. So this FF effects actually can be used to do so many things. So for this FF effects to be active, what happens is the layer that is selected, actually we must ensure that it is not locked. So if the layer is locked, we have to click on the lock to unlock it. So if we unlock this layer, we return back to our FX effect. What happens is we have options that it gives us. We're going to choose select color overlay right here, and on the color overlay we have right here a panel that has been opened, and right here we have this option where we can pick a color of our background for our background right here. So we're going to pick on the red color, and right here we have this vertical line which gives us a variety of colors. So we're just going to pick a color right here and drag it to maybe something of this sort. I'm going to click on OK, and that is it. So the same thing applies with other. So we're just going to unlock this and go to FX effect and go to color overlay, and right here we're going to change the color maybe to a darker color, and that is it. So we're going to do same with this unlock, FX effect, color overlay, and this time around let's just choose the red color. Alright, so that is it with working with background or background selections and altering the background colors. So lastly, in this tutorial we are looking at how to draw shapes. So to get to draw shapes, you go to your toolbar right here, which is found on the left side of your interface, and right here we have this Photoshop toolbar here, right here, and we have a tool which is called this. So if I right click on this, it gives me different shape. We have the custom shape, we have this other shape. So if I click on the rectangular tool right here, what happens is I can go to my workspace and I draw this, just left click and you drag and you release. So what happens is it gives us right here a shape. So I'm still going to return to my toolbar on the shape tool. I'm going to right click still, I'm going to select the ellipse tool right here, click on that. Same, you have to right click, then hold and drag right here, hold and drag. So you release that, what happens is it gives you the ellipse shape, So I'm going to do the same. I'm going to right click here, I'm going to select the polygon shape right here, and I'm going to come right here and I'm going to right click, left click, and I'm going to drag and release. So it gives us this shape, and I'm going to return to my toolbar and I'm going to click on the move tool so I can get all of this selected and reposition. So I'm just going to hold all of this and drag. The process of changing the background of each of these shape is the same process we also went through to change the background of our paper. So I'm just going to click on the shape and I'm going to go to FX effect, I'm going to go to color overlay still, and I'm going to click on that. I'm going to select maybe a color of this, and I'm going to go to the next tool. I'm going to still go to FX effects, color overlay, sorry, and I'm going to click on that and I'm going to change the color maybe to something of sort, and that is it. I'm going to click on this and I'm going to change, go to FX effects, I'm going to go to color overlay and I'm going to change the color as well to maybe something of green, and that is it. So right here we have our background customized, changed, we have our different shaped right here. So I think this is it, and this is gonna call an end to our class of today. So please don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment so we get this channel moving. Love you all and see you in our next class.